The Last Brawl. Sullivan vs. Kilrain. Written by Buster Benefield. In the sweltering heat of a Mississippi summer, on July 8, 1889, a historic event unfolded that would be etched into the annals of sporting history. The fight between John L. Sullivan and Jake Kilrain was more than just a boxing match. It was the last sanctioned bare-knuckle bout in the United States, marking the end of an era. This story delves into the lives of the fighters, the build-up to the match, the intense battle, and its aftermath, painting a vivid picture of a bygone age. To understand the magnitude of the Sullivan vs. Kilrain fight, we must first understand the men who stepped into that makeshift ring in Mississippi. John L. Sullivan, John Lawrence Sullivan, born October 15, 1858, in Roxbury, Massachusetts, was known as the Boston Strong Boy. A fierce and unyielding fighter, Sullivan had a reputation that preceded him. His prowess in the ring was unmatched, and he carried the title of World Heavyweight Champion with pride and bravado. Sullivan: "They say a man is born to do one thing in life. Me, I was born to fight. I could feel it in my bones from the moment I threw my first punch. The crowd, the noise, the feeling of victory. There's nothing like it." Opposing Sullivan was Jake Kilrain, born John Joseph Killian on February 9, 1859, in Greenpoint, New York. Kilrain was a skilled and strategic fighter, known for his endurance and technical abilities. Unlike Sullivan's brute strength, Kilrain relied on cunning and strategy, making him a formidable opponent. Kilrain: "Sullivan thinks he's unbeatable, but every man has his breaking point. I'll show the world that brains and endurance can outmatch brute force." The clash between Sullivan and Kilrain was inevitable. Their rivalry had been simmering for years, fueled by the media and the public's insatiable appetite for blood and glory. One reporter said, "Sullivan is a force of nature, but Kilrain has the stamina to outlast him. This fight will be one for the ages." Another noted, "Sullivan's arrogance will be his downfall. Kilrain's methodical approach might just give him the edge he needs." Bets were placed, sides were chosen, and the anticipation grew. The fight was to take place in Richburg, Mississippi, a location chosen for its remoteness, ensuring the authorities would have a hard time intervening. At the home of Charles Rich. As the sun rose on July 8, 1889, the crowd gathered, eager to witness history. The makeshift ring, surrounded by hay bales and eager spectators, was a testament to the raw and unrefined nature of the sport. At 10 in the morning, it began. The first 20 rounds were brutal, with both fighters exchanging heavy blows. In the 7th round, first blood was spilled with Kilrain tearing Sullivan's ear with a right hook. Sullivan's power was evident, but Kilrain's endurance kept him in the fight. Sullivan, breathing heavy: "He's tougher than I thought. But I'll break him." Kilrain, grimacing: "Come on, John. Is that all you've got?" As the fight wore on, Kilrain's strategy became clear. He aimed to tire Sullivan, making him miss and countering with precise strikes. The crowd cheering for Sullivan's raw power, and others admiring Kilrain's tactical approach. Spectator: "Sullivan's running out of steam. Kilrain might just have him." In round 27, Sullivan catches Kilrain with a roundhouse. Kilrain avoids Sullivan, which causes the crowd to boo. Both men remained steady on their feet. Spectator: "Don't count the Boston Strong Boy out yet." Another person told a newspaper. You could hear the punches make contact from 75 yards away. In round 68, Sullivan caught Kilrain on the jaw with a strong right uppercut that lifted him off the ground. Some say that was the real end of the fight. By the 74th round, both fighters were battered and bloodied. Sullivan's face was swollen, and Kilrain's body was bruised. The Mississippi heat was taking its toll at temperatures over 100 degrees. The fighter's stamina was being pushed to the limit. Sullivan, wincing, "I'm not done yet." Kilrain, smirking, Neither am I. In the 75th round, Sullivan was summoning every ounce of his strength. He delivered a series of devastating blows that finally broke Kilrain's defense completely. With Kilrain almost physically unable to continue after the beating, he staggered to the center of the ring, and before the bell of the 76th round rang his corner threw in the towel in fear he would be killed. There was silence, and the referee announced out loud, "John Sullivan is the winner." The crowd erupted in cheers and carried Sullivan off on their shoulders, not knowing they were witnessing the end of an era. The last bare-knuckle boxing match in America had concluded after 2 hours 16 minutes and 23 seconds, leaving both fighters forever etched in history. The fight's aftermath was as dramatic as the bout itself. Kilrain was left to recuperate, his body bearing the marks of a brutal contest. Sullivan, despite his victory, was also deeply affected by the ordeal. Kilrain: "I gave it everything. I have no regrets at all." Sullivan earned that win. Sullivan: "That fight took more out of me than any other. I respect Kilrain. He pushed me to my limits." The fight marked the end of bare-knuckle boxing, paving the way for the Marquis of Queensberry rules, which mandated the use of gloves and set a new standard for the sport. The aftermath of the fight also saw significant legal repercussions. The authorities could not ignore the spectacle that had taken place. A local police officer stated, "This kind of barbarism has no place in civilized society. Both Sullivan and Kilrain will be held accountable." Governor Lowry of Mississippi ordered both the men be arrested. John L. Sullivan was arrested in Nashville and fined for participating in the illegal match. He faced charges for violating state laws against prize-fighting, but managed to avoid a prison sentence due to his celebrity status and the intervention of influential supporters, after winning an appeal of a 1-year sentence. He pled guilty and was then ordered to pay a $1,000 fine. Jake Kilrain also faced legal consequences. He was only charged with assault and battery, and was fined $500 and sentenced to 2 months in jail, and because Mississippi allowed citizens to hire laborers, he spent his time on Charlie Rich's farm as the lumberman's house guest. The lives of the two fighters took different paths after their historic bout. John L. Sullivan continued to box under the new Queensberry rules for a few more years before retiring. He struggled with alcoholism, which affected his health and career. However, he managed to turn his life around in his later years, becoming a temperance advocate. Sullivan passed away on February 2, 1918, at the age of 59, in Abington, Massachusetts. Sullivan: "I fought many battles in my life, both in the ring and out of it. But in the end, I found peace." Jake Kilrain retired from boxing after the Sullivan fight, never fully recovering from the grueling bout. He settled into a quieter life, working as a boxing trainer and publican. Kilrain lived to the age of 78, passing away on December 22, 1937, in Quincy, Massachusetts. Kilrain: "The ring was my battlefield, but my family and friends were my true victory. I lived a good life." The legacy of Sullivan and Kilrain's epic battle endures to this day. It was a testament to human endurance, strength, and the unyielding spirit of competition. A boxing historian stated, "The Sullivan versus Kilrain fight was a turning point in boxing history. It was the last stand of the bare-knuckle era and the beginning of a new chapter for the sport." As the echoes of that fateful day in Mississippi fade, the story of Sullivan and Kilrain remains a powerful reminder of a time when men fought with their fists, their hearts, and their unbreakable will. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time, reliving the epic battle between John L. Sullivan and Jake Kilrain. Their story is a testament to the indomitable human spirit and the enduring legacy of the sport of boxing.